Meet again with me, Miss Resa, and how are you guys? I hope you are very healthy today. Anybody knows what we are going to learn today? Last week, we have learned about recount text, right? And today, we will discuss about procedure text. First of all, I want to ask you something. Siapa di sini yang hobinya memasak? Pasti ada salah satu dari kalian yang hobinya memasak ya. Nah, kalau kalian hobi memasak, pasti kalian sering tuh baca-baca resep masakan ataupun resep minuman. Nah, resep masakan itu termasuk ke dalam procedure text. So, what is procedure text? Sekarang kita pelajari lebih lanjut yuk, apa itu procedure text? Nah, kalian bisa lihat di sini. Procedure text is a piece of text that gives us instruction for doing something. In other words, procedure text adalah sebuah teks yang menjelaskan langkah-langkah membuat sesuatu atau melakukan sesuatu. Dapat dipahami ya? Do you understand? Of course. And now let's take a look at the examples of procedure text. The first one, how to make a plate of fried rice. Artinya bagaimana cara membuat sepiring nasi goreng. The second one, how to operate computer. Artinya bagaimana cara mengoperasikan komputer. And the last one, how to make a chocolate pudding. Bagaimana cara membuat puding coklat. The example categorized as kind of procedure text. Can you give me another example of procedure text? So, there are so many examples of procedure text, right? Now, we're going to know what is the purpose of procedure text. You can see on the screen, the social purpose of procedure text is to show how something is done through a sequence of steps which enable the reader to achieve the goal. Nah, perlu diingat ya semua, the purpose of procedure text itu selalu ada di bagian judul, in the title. Misalkan, judulnya How to make a fried rice. So the purpose is to tell how to make fried rice. Misalnya lagi, judulnya How to make a cup of hot tea. So the purpose is to tell how to make a cup of hot tea. Okay? Do you understand? Of course. The next is generic structure of procedure text. In procedure text, there are three generic structure. The first one is goal atau tujuan. Seperti yang Miss Resa katakan tadi, bahwa tujuan itu letaknya di mana? Ya, in the title. The purpose is always in the title. The goal provides information about the intent and purpose of the procedure and predicts a conclusion. Nah, goal ini memberikan informasi tentang maksud dan tujuan prosedur dan juga memprediksi suatu kesimpulan. The second one is materials. In other words, bahan-bahan yang diperlukan. So, materials contains a list of materials needed to perform a procedure. Jadi, material ini berisi daftar material atau bahan-bahan yang dibutuhkan untuk melakukan suatu prosedur. For example, we will make a plate of fried rice. Nah, apa saja kira-kira materialsnya? Ya, there are rice of course, and then onion, garlic, ketchup, salt, and the other. Nah, bahan-bahan tersebut termasuk ke dalam materials, okay? And the last one is steps. What is steps? So, steps itu adalah langkah-langkah yang dilakukan mulai dari prepare until serving. Jadi, step adalah langkah-langkah yang dilakukan mulai dari persiapan sampai ke penyajian. Misalnya nih, kalian mau membuat nasi goreng. Dari persiapannya apa aja nih bahan-bahan yang diperlukan sampai ke penyajiannya. Penataan nasi gorengnya di piring seperti apa. Paham ya? The last is, what is the language feature of procedure text? Apa sih ciri kebahasaan yang ada dalam procedure text? Nah, yang pertama, the first one, they usually use simple present tense, di mana kata kerjanya itu berbentuk verb one, bentuk pertama. Bentuk pertama itu seperti apa ya? Nah, contohnya kayak cut, boil, cook, and then mixed. Nah, seperti itu. And then the second one, biasanya procedure text ini berbentuk imperatif atau perintah. For example, wash the vegetable atau cut the onion. Nah, itu berbentuk perintah kan kalimatnya? And then use action verb. Nah, sudah jelas di sini ya. Di make, take, cook itu adalah action verb. Okay? And then in procedure text, it's also used temporal conjunction. For example, first, second, next, last, finally, seperti itu. And then use conjunction atau kata penghubung. Misalnya, then, while, after that. Nah, conjunction ini bertujuan agar kegiatannya terstruktur atau berurutan. Okay? And the last one is use adverbs atau kata keterangan. Misalnya, boil the water for 2 minutes. Nah, for 2 minutes ini termasuk ke dalam adverbs-nya. And then, cut the onion into some pieces. Nah, into some pieces ini termasuk juga ke dalam adverbs. Nah, bisa dipahami ya? Okay guys, I think it's easy to understand, right? And now I have a video examples of a procedure text, and it's about how to make a chocolate pudding. Please enjoy watching the video and pay attention to the video, alright? Okay, do you enjoy the video? Of course. And now I will give you a homework. So please make a procedure text, whatever you want. Misalkan how to operate television, or how to operate bike, or how to make cookies. It's up to you. Pokoknya you must make one procedure text, and then after that, you need to practice your procedure text in the classroom next week, okay? Do you have any question about procedure text, or maybe about your homework? If there is no question, I think that's all for today, and see you again next week. Goodbye!